was 3-4. Our four stayed.
No, I know, but like, Mark was told what the vote was.
Oh my God.
Hey, Mark.
What are we all thinking?
Okay, so we were thinking, just from like the person we've talked to the least, Ariana.
Okay.
Everybody kind of agreed on that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to her right in the very first room I was in, so I'm not loving it, but I'm also, if that's the group, if that's the majority, then that's.
Do you have a preference on someone else?
Not really.
I imagine that, like, just as the first four in our breakout room kind of agreed on a target.
They agreed on me, but they only have 3.
Right.
And Mark, and even when we told Mark when he joined, he said he wasn't comfortable with it. So he must have been like trying to get one of you guys to flip. Thank you for not flipping. Motherfucker.
I didn't even hear your name, and I was in a room with them.
It didn't come up when I was in there in the beginning of breakouts either.
Interesting.
I'm like looking at my boyfriend. I'm like, they're fucking blindsiding me. I'm like, no, please say that. Like, the people that said they were going to do it are staying strong. So I'm like, it's 3-3. I'm like, hyperventilating.
I think honestly, like, Tasha, don't get me wrong. If I was you, I'd be feeling the same way. But I think it's in our best interest right now to try and like group all together and like mesh back up, because I truly think it was just the way the breakout rooms fell.
Yeah.
Like, that's how the votes fell. And I think like if we like focus on the divide, we'll only continue to.
Oh no, I'm not going to. Like, I've been.
No, I know.
I end up working with like my like arch nemesis from like the first round sometimes. You never know how like things are gonna fall. But I'm just saying I'm like shaking.
I would be too. Yeah, I got you.
But you survived. So.
Oh dear. That is not good. That is not good. Ariana left. But that puts me in a great deal of shit, because Tasha knows that I voted for her. She's now not going to trust me, and there's only me and Jeffrey left that actually voted for her. And she selected Jeffrey to be in the team in the first place, so obviously she feels really good about him. Oh, jeez. And I should have just voted for Ariana, because she was having issues like doing some of the tech stuff. So I nearly did vote for her, and then I didn't. And now I feel really, oh, God, I feel like I'm in such a bad position. So I really want us to win this challenge so we get a bit more time to work together and talk to each other. But I'm really, really nervous going forward now. Really nervous.
You guys voted for Tasha, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be really bad for me and Jeffrey now.
I think it's okay. Mark, did you end up going to the other room, and did they tell you the plan?
No.
Oh, okay. It's a little fuzzy for you, but I'm sure it's okay. But Jeffrey, you weren't able to go to the other room, right?
No, so I think I'm in a world of trouble now.
No, I think you're fine, because I think everyone will understand, because you weren't able to go to the other room, and so no one like could tell you the plan because Ariana was in the room that you were in, and so like me saying that it was gonna be like Ariana, that was kind of like my way of kind of hinting to you that it was gonna be her.
Yeah, when you said
you couldn't say anything else. It's like, oh man.
Or else, like, I don't want to make her to feel bad or whatever.
The person I'm most interested in though is Jenny, because even though she, I thought we might be able to do something with the four of us, she's the one that didn't vote with us, and now I'm like, can I trust you? Like, can I ever trust you in this game? Because, yeah, that's not good. I wish you'd have voted for us though, because the four of us would be like good. We'd be golden.
No, I think we're good. Yeah, I think I just wanted to go to you guys just to like let you know, like I think it's okay. Like you guys just.
Well, I was Tasha's number one pick, so I'm hoping that holds some weight with her moving forward.
it's like the beginning of the end. I'm stressed out. This is a tough game. I thought I did have really good relationships, and I made a poor decision, bad alliances at the beginning, just because it divvied out to the team gets split and divided. And I should have voted against Ariana. I mean, I felt in my gut that I should have voted against Ariana, and Mark and I decided to vote with Ariana and go after Tasha, and now here we are, and I'm on the other side of the alliance, and I think it's over for either me or Mark right now.
I think I'm gonna pop to the other room and just chat with them, but I will see you guys soon.
I saw you go in this room and I was immediately like, I'm gonna go see how she's doing.
Exactly.
I am literally like shaking. Like, is it too early for an adult beverage?
Never too early.
It's 9:30. I'm making
You're
White
in a
Claw.
room with Louise, which makes it your afternoon, and now Mark's here too, so it's afternoon.
Okay, so what time
just
is it for
go
you guys?
for it.
4:30. Nearly happy hour.
Okay, perfect. So I might have a White Claw because my nerves are shattered. My feet are sweating. I don't know what to do.
Ashley, do you hate me?
No, I don't hate you. Like, we were just talking about it, and we were saying it's how the first breakout rooms kind of broke down, and there was probably and there was a consensus, and like we literally just had this conversation that it's like it's round one and how the breakout rooms, and you were honest when I said her name that you weren't really comfortable with it.
I said I was going to really struggle with that, and it was so difficult. I didn't know what to say.
No, you're fine. I literally was just like, am I getting blindsided? But then when I saw the votes, I'm like, it's literally how the breakout rooms broke down.
Yeah. So Jeffrey voted. Like he'll
well, yeah. I already know who my 3 votes came from. You, Jeffrey, and Ariana.
He didn't really leave his breakout room, so I don't know if he even heard Ariana's name.
Yeah, he never came over here unless Mark, you went back and told him.
He knew. Oh, he knew.
Oh.
Because Jenny told us that she was voting for you, Tasha. So
Who did? Jennifer? Well, Jennifer said if she's in a room with Ariana, she's not going to say it.
Yeah, true. Absolutely, and she didn't. She said that was why, because Ariana was there. But she did tell us she was voting for you. So yeah. So that's
you got bamboozled.
We got bamboozled by Jenny.
Bamboozled round 1. Thank God.
She's quiet and like nice, and I'm like, oh fuck, she lied to me.
I think I'm gonna go hop onto the other room and let Jeffrey know that I don't hate him as well.
Okay.
good bet.
Yeah. Boy.
Bye.
Bye.
My one question about like the coup thing. Oh, how ironic. Jeffrey
Jeff, she just went over to tell you that she doesn't hate you.
I didn't hear you arrive.
I got to speak to you, and then you transferred at the same time. So go and speak to Tasha in the other room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she went over to talk to you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, breakout rooms are gonna close again.
Oh, no. I'm not going to be able to talk to her, and we're going into the challenge. I can't even change right now.
No, you can't.
Ben.
Jenny.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we have this little moment right now. Okay, so
Me too.
I really like you. I think we should definitely like ally up. Yeah.
I really like our first group, specifically me, you, Louise. I
agree. As soon as you chose Louise, I was like, yes.
I'll, keep things open, but I really like Ben and Louise and Tasha. But I think Ben and Louise for sure, they're kind of my people right now. So yeah, we will see.
Not taking the game too seriously.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. Hi, Tasha.
Is Jeffrey not here?
He just switched over.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I came here to tell him that I don't hate him because
go back over and find him. He just wanted to go chat with people.
Because Mark was just like, I don't want you to hate me. Oh, and Jennifer, Mark told me that you said that you were going to vote me, so you're my savior.
Jenny, I like Jenny, but she's a little sneaky. So Tasha told me and Jenny that Jenny told Mark that Jenny was gonna vote for Tasha. And Tasha immediately came over and was like, Jenny, Mark told me you said this, but you're my savior. But that's cheeky of little Jenny, isn't it? I'm feeling very flirtatious with Miss Jenny here. I'm giddy about it. I think that's so cheeky, especially early on, but I love it.
Because I said that Ariana's name was like the one that was kind of like.
Well, he goes, well, Jennifer said that she was going to vote for you, so we thought you were going. And I'm like, well, Jennifer told me if Ariana was in a room that she wasn't going to tell who she was voting for. And he's like, well, she tricked me. And I'm like, well, I'm glad she did.
I said, I even said, I was like, yeah, so like he was like, because I went in and they were like, what are they talking about? What's the name that's being thrown up? And I was like, honestly, I kind of said, I was like, Ariana, like your name is kind of thrown out there. And then he goes and does that.
Last thing I wanted to say, me and Jenny had about 20 seconds alone in the breakout room together, and she was immediately like, Ben, I'm so glad I get this chance to talk to you. I really like your energy. I'm so glad we get to talk. And I was like, yes, like me, you, and Louise, I love it. And she agreed. I think, like, keep your eyes on us. I think, Ben, Jenny, and Louise, we need Blenny. I think Blenny could be running this tribe in the future.
So welcome back to the Challenge Grounds, everyone, here again to compete for the Eternal Flame. So, it's still early on in the game, and before things really start to heat up, I wanted to bring back a game from Season 1 called THALIA'S Hunt. So, for those who aren't familiar, THALIA'S Hunt is a game in which players will be given 10 prompts. Each prompt can only be completed by one player, and each player may only submit one prompt. On my go, you will be given 3 minutes to complete and submit your chosen prompt. The player to submit that prompt in the fastest time gets the point, but you will only get the point if you complete the prompt as described, with enthusiasm, filmed horizontally, and not in selfie mode. You can either prop your phone up somewhere or get someone else to record it for you. All submissions need to be submitted in your individual production chat. Before we get started, Gayan, you have one extra member and need to sit one player out. I'll give you a moment to strategize with your team, and then we'll get started. Okay, CJ will be sitting out for Gayan. All right, so everyone, just to reiterate, you will be given about 3 minutes to submit these videos. If they are not submitted within the 3 minutes, they will not count. Filmed horizontally, not in selfie mode, and with enthusiasm. All right, Promethean's ready. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Get off my lawn, you dirty, stinking kids!
Can you see it?
Anyways, I would like to work with Jennifer till the end because she was my savior in the last round, and I want to get rid of Jeffrey because I haven't talked to him and he voted for me. Fuck you, Jeffrey. Get off my lawn! Get off my lawn! You sons of bitches!
I am your next Promethean.
it's like the beginning of the end. I'm stressed out. This is a tough game. I thought I did have really good relationships, and I made a poor decision. Bad alliances at the beginning.
My name is Thalia. I am the muse of comedy, and here's my joke. What did the mama cow say to the baby cow when the baby cow was headed off to school and he was on the bus? Bye, son.
60 seconds remain.
My name is Thalia. I am the muse of comedy, and here is my joke. So, a mushroom walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you're not allowed to be here." And the mushroom says, "Hey, I'm a fun guy." So funny.
"30 seconds remain. "10 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All submissions are now locked. All right, and the results have been tallied. And by a score of 8-4, Guyane wins the Eternal Flame, and ERON will see me shortly at the temple.
They were cocky. Okay, can we talk about Jeffrey for a second?
Yeah.
What was that?
So Bloody, I was if we got to pick the person that we weren't going to allow to play, I was going to probably vote for you if they allowed us to pick the person that wasn't going to participate. The only reason for that is because I feel like you're on your game. I feel like you're one of the more threatening players in the game.
Jeffrey, I really appreciate that, considering I was one of the only people on my team to not get an answer right in the first game.
Well, you didn't get an answer wrong. That just speaks to your timeliness more than your knowledge of the game. I got one wrong. I'm one of the few that was like pinpointed. I had a second option, but I feel like there's a lot of people that had the syllabus or the rules mixed them.
It was intense.
Honestly, a compliment. I have no clue. I thought we, admittedly, I didn't get much time to talk to him, but I thought we hit it off. So I don't know.
They're like, how do we get more points? Like, obviously we were faster than you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I almost like tripped running to get my lighter because I realized it wasn't on my desk. It was on my nightstand. And so I like ran. I was like, shit, where is it? And like, I listened to the playback and you literally just hear me say that.
What the fuck? I don't even know where I am at with all these people. I just tried chatting with everybody. There was this immediate alliance between us and the River Boys. So that's Antonio, Michael, me, and CJ. And it's so hard because I feel like Michael is, from what I know, I'm keeping my alliance with Josh for sure. Josh and CJ are going to be my ride or dies for this game. I'm hoping to keep them throughout this game. Josh is giving me very good information, CJ also. So if I am to compute it so far, and I hope we don't, but if it comes down to it, I'm thinking Erin has to be the one to go.
I am so happy that we won that challenge. I was definitely not feeling really good about my position in the tribe going into the challenge, but we killed it, we won, we were all safe, and then we got time to just bond as a tribe. And so I feel way better about my position in the game now. Something I'm thinking about, I realized that our tribe only has 3 women on it, and now from the other tribe, a woman went out first, so maybe I can kind of work that with Tracy and Bloody a little, just to make sure that we don't accidentally get outnumbered. So we'll see what happens. Michael was saying that his whole original breakout room is on our tribe, and so that they might want to stick together. But he said he was going to try and, keep Josh and I safe.
It was me, Aaron, Josh, and Antonio. And Antonio left to go join another group. And real quick, we were sitting there and Josh was like, hey, us 3 should work together. And that's already what I wanted to do before anything else was even said, because Josh and Aaron were the last 2 people picked for our team, and I was the 3rd to last. So I already felt like that was a good way for me to work with them. So that was great. I'm definitely going to work with Josh and Aaron moving forward. They're definitely the 2 that I trust. But, I think I want to get in with someone else. I'm trying to figure out who that is. Tracy, I really like Tracy, but she can't vote. And then Matty gave me really sketchy vibes during the first few minutes of the game. So I am deciding between CJ, Antonio, and Bloody as who I want to work with.
What a fucking shit show, dude. Oh my god. So we lose the challenge. Hey, okay. In the challenge, I'm almost certain I got my part right, but I did all I could do. I'm not too I'm a little surprised we lost, but that 3-point swing is pretty huge, so just doing that faster, that is what it is. But while we're waiting for results, you have Jeffrey is saying some shit, dude. He is out here saying oh, Bloody, if we had chosen who sat out, I was choosing you. And then talking about, Ariana officially went home, and everybody jumps to say but it wasn't unanimous. Oh, it was all over the place. And Tasha's out here being waiting. Oh, I'm so upset. Everybody threw votes on me. I'm still so scared. These people, I'm on the crazy tribe. I am surrounded. These people just don't know when to keep their mouths shut.
Us 4 need to stay strong again.
Yeah, no, we're 100% strong.
So it's down to Jeffrey or Mark.
Yeah.
Mark just got in the bath.
I would prefer. I feel like an asshole. Jeffrey be saying some stuff in the public chat, guys. He's like, I said you. I'm like, I would have gone for Bloody. Are you guys going for this? He's talking about what we did at Tribal. We can make a chat, by the way, and we can go talk to everybody before we make a decision, because I'm open with whatever.
So I don't have any of you guys on Facebook. Oh, I can just add you guys now.
But I kind of like that chaotic nature about Jeffrey a little bit, just because it makes him look. He can paint a target on himself, and
Mark already threw you under the bus to me. So
so I wouldn't mind Mark.
Okay,
he also gives me very stressed out vibes, and Jeffrey, he can maybe talk himself into a hole.
Mess.
Yeah, maybe make some enemies on the other side, so people don't want to so it kind of protects us a little bit. That's just
I get that. I mean, I'm totally down for that as well.
Jenny wants Mark out, and Tasha seemed to lean that way as well, because Mark outed Jenny for saying that she was going to vote Tasha, which I think, in my opinion, is almost a vote to keep Mark. I said I would prefer Jeffrey because Jeffrey's a fucking wild card, dude. I think he's loyal to us, but I don't know if I want that man going back to challenges. He's gonna be saying shit. He's gonna be rattling it off.
it's not even 1 p.m. and these people are already melting down, dude, which is crazy. What is this?
We lost again, and this sucks because I don't want to have to do this, but like the trash talking in the main chat, I feel like rubbed people the wrong way. But like, he's also good, but Mark is too valuable to lose, and it's just an instance of like, you have people who voted together last round, and then you have the people who were in the minority, and one of the two in the minority have to go here. And Mark is too valuable to lose in challenges, so that's where it is. A group has formed between me, Jennifer, Tasha, Jocelyn, and Ben, which is amen, hallelujah. You know, like, let's go with that.
You're kidding me. We're basically at square one because we don't see the videos. We don't know who underperformed. This is just no different than the first decision.
No, I'm genuinely upset.
4 points? What is that?
I don't even know how you start a fucking chat on Messenger. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure how to. Oh wait, group message, I think.
How do you do that? Where's group message?
Even that.
I can't believe we only got 4. Maybe I didn't get any points. Maybe someone else got it first.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe somebody put it in there first. Is that what? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if 2 people do the same one, whoever submitted it first gets the points.
But I thought it was quick. I was like, honestly, I was done in like a minute, less than a minute.
My thing was every one of their team members on the camera? Like, how did they get to a bathtub that quick?
What about them left their video on, just left? So
I don't even know where we go from here. How do we even decide? I feel like I'm on the chopping block. Oh no.
I'm on the chopping block, guys.
I don't think anyone is particularly on the chopping block.
No.
I mean, does anyone have any? No one. I mean,
I literally have no idea who to even suggest as a name. If I knew, I would suggest it. Because I just don't want it to be me.
I feel bad saying anything because I can't vote again. Like, I don't want to like throw a bunch of names out and then it's not like I'm the one that has to vote unless there's a tie. Like,
yeah.
Oh no. No.
I'm gonna go see if they're saying any name.
Yeah, that would be good to know. Well, I don't like the fact that we're in here again, Jeffrey.
I know. Do you think she did that? Do you think she's doing that on purpose? No, right?
Yes, she probably thinks it's all us. I'm gonna go to the other room. I'm
coming in here too.
I just press it. We're both gonna go? Okay, let's do it. Oh, hey.
Hey, guys.
What are people saying in the other room?
They're saying I'm gonna be straight honest, they're saying between Mark and Jeffrey because of the same like breakout room as last time. I have no clue what to think this round, really, because I feel like there's a lot of people that have been saying stuff. There's a lot of like, I really don't know. I'm here to go with the flow. The reason I left that room is because I wanted to hear your guys' perspective before I made any decision.
Like, honestly, I really want to, I don't want to vote for anyone, and I'm really worried everyone's going to vote for me just because of what happened last time. I would rather, I honestly think that me and Jeffrey are quite strong though. I feel like I mean, no one else was volunteering to get in the bath. Like,
no, I wouldn't vote for you just because you volunteered to go through all that and did it quickly. Like, if someone did it faster than you, that is, from my opinion, definitely not a failure on your part. Like,
no. I don't want to vote for anyone, but I really would like to say, because I feel like I've made a real effort there. So I'm like, I don't want to go. Obviously, what are you thinking? You're gonna vote me?
I think it is probably gonna go down to probably you or Jeffrey.
And why? Yeah. So is there anything I can do to make you keep me?
I think maybe just like I guess like say your case to everybody and then
What are you thinking? Are you thinking me?
well, I don't have like a decision yet.
I'm cool with you being honest. Like, it's totally cool. Should I go and talk in the other room as well? Ben, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna wait and hear what everybody else says.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going with the flow. Frankly, like I agree that I think getting in the bath, like I want you here. You seem to be really adamant for being here, but I don't feel like I'm in a position to make a decision because I feel pretty torn between both of you, frankly.
I just really want us to win the next challenge, but so does he, to be fair, like you can tell. I mean, I put everything into that. I thought we were going to win that one.
Yeah, I really thought so too. Like what, I wonder what happened. Because they only got 4 points, so like...
I'm going to go to the other breakout room, all right?
Yeah, go to the other breakout room.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, I feel so bad.
But why are we... It's just us two again.
No way. No way.
Yeah,
Tasha's in here. Tasha's in here.
Tasha, oh, you're here, Tasha.
Hi.
Tasha,
How are you guys?
I understand the vote is between me and Jeffrey. That's what I've been told. So.
Yeah. I mean,
it's between you and me. Oh no.
I mean, we were all voting. We all voted together, and you guys were on the other three. So I mean, it's probably pretty.
Is there anything we can do to change that at all? I mean, bearing in mind, I just feel like me and Jeffrey are like full on, like really wanna, like you can.
Well, and I know, and I get that. I'm like, I have no idea what is gonna happen either. But like,
I've been straight. I have been straight with you the whole time. I was honest that I wasn't gonna vote Ariana.
You didn't say I wasn't going to. You said you weren't comfortable with it, but you also didn't tell me that I was the vote. So that's not like. Yeah. And I told you who we were voting right when you got in the call.
Yeah, but I couldn't comment on it. I mean, you understand that, right?
Jocelyn, do you have any thoughts? I know you don't have a vote, but I am curious to hear what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So, Louise. Okay, I was like, who's coming in? If the consensus is kind of that it's between the two of them, I think that as of now, if I had to break a tie, I would vote to keep Mark.
Okay.
I mean, I think they're both strong, but yeah, like the willingness to do that. He was quick. Like, if somebody got there faster than him, good on them. But it wasn't because he wasn't fast and taking the hardest, most complicated one for all of us. So I think that's where my vote would go.
Good with that.
I think I'm throwing a vote on Jeffrey tonight just because I do like Mark. I prefer to see Mark stay. I would not be surprised if Mark left here. Mark fucking got in the bath for us. I think this man deserves to live. But I guess we'll see. The good news is, once again, all the chaos is surrounding everybody except me. And they keep trying to be like, Ben, what do you think? Ben, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't feel like I'm in a position to choose. I want to hear what the tribe consensus is.
Oh boy, I really don't know. I would prefer Mark just because, he threw my name under the bus. This is stressful because, I don't think we have like a name.
All right, welcome back to the Temple ERON. It is a sad sight to see you guys here 2 times in a row. So let's get started. All right, so Jocelyn, how do you feel about your current team so far? You are once again here at the temple and once again immune from the vote.
I really like our team. From what I've seen in breakout rooms, everyone seems to agree. We're in kind of the same situation again because we don't have any more to go on than we did last time we were here. So it's really hard to kind of make decisions because we all like each other. We're having fun talking to each other, and we don't have a whole lot game-wise to go off of to choose people to leave. It sucks a lot.
So with there not being a whole lot of information to go off of at this point, what might be your criteria, Louise?
I feel like you always give me the hard questions. It's kind of rude. No, I'm kidding. At this point, you can't base off challenge performance. You can even barely base it off of social standings because there are barely social standings. I think it's the luck of which room you were in and what name was said in that room when the voting time was told you were over to discuss. I think that's what it's coming down to. That's what I'm voting based off of.
All right. So Mark and Jenny, I'm seeing you guys nod your head a lot, but we're going to go to Mark for this one. So who's saying the names then? Somebody has to be throwing out the names.
Everyone except me and Jeffrey. Jocelyn as well, because Jocelyn obviously isn't voting, but we know that there's those 4 votes are going to go on me and Jeff. I don't know whether it'll be me or him, but just, like, it's a shame because I think if we'd have won this challenge and we'd all have more time to talk to each other and, form bonds and continue talking to each other a bit longer, then it might not be that way. But it's the easy thing to do to vote for me and Jeffrey because we're the ones that were in the minority last time. So it is what it is. We couldn't try harder. Jeffrey has been like a massive cheerleader and I literally got in the bath naked. So, it's a shame because but it is what it is.
So Jeff, Mark just said it's between you and him tonight. Do you agree with that? How are you feeling, especially if you're going to be the next one to be sacrificed?
So, I don't know. I think I knew, you'll see in my confessionals, I knew once Ariana went out that like fingers were going to be pointed, like obviously. And then once it kind of broke down to like me and Mark, it felt like we were always in the same breakout room, always. And it's cool, it's like, but it's a divide that you created, and it's brilliant in terms of gameplay, because it's made it increasingly hard. Like, I think I have a good relationship with everybody, but I know that, it's either me or him.
I've enjoyed talking to Jeffrey, and one of us is gonna go.
Yeah, we've had a good run. I appreciate all of my teammates. I hope they appreciate me. This is this is a very tough decision for everybody, and you made it even harder. The fact that we can't see everybody's video, all they can go on is Mark went above and beyond. And I think I did really good. I think that Zeus video would be a very good piece for everybody to see before they vote. I'd argue that maybe if you send it in the chat, that'd be great. Maybe even both of ours. And we'll see what happens. But, I'm hopeful. Prepare for the worst, but praying for the best.
So Ben has been stone-faced this temple. Well, now he's starting to pop a smile, but this is such a different demeanor compared to last temple. What are your thoughts on this upcoming sacrifice?
It's really tough because, like I think it was mentioned earlier, I think it is really just coming down to that initial breakout room. And I don't even it's not a secret. It was me, Tasha, Jenny, and Louise all were in a first breakout room, and the other one was Mark, Jeffrey, Jocelyn, and Ariana. And since Jocelyn was in the other one, it was just an easy 4-3 split, and it made the most sense for the 4 that I was with to vote together. I don't think I'm saying anything revolutionary. I'm pretty sure this is well known. And so when we come back, especially after a lot of really ooh-rah in that big group room, it really sucks because I really think Mark and Jeffrey have so much to contribute, so much to go with, but so early on, you have to be so careful about making waves. You have to be really careful about who you want to keep going forward with. And nobody wants to be the person to be like, we're voting Mark, boom. Nobody wants to be the person to be like, we're voting Jeffrey, boom. So every time you're in a breakout room, it's like, what are you thinking? It's like, I could truly go either way. Like, pick between 2 great dudes on who I want to keep and who I want to stay. And that's a brutal decision to make. That's why I'm sitting here stone-faced, because I don't want to have to do that, but that's the game we signed up to play.
All right, fair enough. So, Tasha, So if there was a group of 4 of you that were all in one breakout room and you all supposedly voted together, if you just knock off the next person being Mark or Jeff, there's only going to be one person left. Who's to say that now group of 4 doesn't bring that person in and use them as a number to knock off one of the other 4? Or is there something else that really needs to be looked at immediately?
Well, I mean, obviously that's how the game comes down. But where I'm at right, sorry. Where am I? Where I'm at right now is I got 3 votes last round. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with the people that had the option to vote me and chose not to over the people that knew the other vote and still chose to vote me. So regardless of how it comes down to, I'm gonna stick with the people that had my back when they didn't need to, round 1, over the people that didn't. And that's just how I play the game. And I feel like being strong with the people that have your back and having their back in return is how you're gonna make it further in this game. So if we get to a 4, we get to a 4. Or 5, I guess, because Jocelyn is just immune. But at this point, I'm sure Luis, Ben, and Jennifer all had the chance to turn on me and they didn't. So I have their back. And if I end up going from that group first, then so be it. But I'm not going to be like scattering around right now when there's no need to.
Can I just say though, Louise, Ben, and Jennifer, Jeffrey and I have never turned against those 3 either. So I mean, just because they happen to be in a room with you at the beginning, their allegiance is now automatically with you, which just seems,
It's not automatically with me. I'm saying I am giving my allegiance to them because they didn't turn on me. They could turn on me right now, and so be it. But I'm letting them know that I'm not going to turn on them.
It seems like you've got a lot of power here.
No, well, I was just in a chat with you and Jeffrey, and you were asking me if there was anything to do to change my vote. So you would have put it on one of those 3.
What? No, that's not.
What did you mean by saying, could we change it at all? Who else would have went on? One of those 3. What did you mean by that question when it was just me, you, and Jeffrey in the call then?
Oh, it doesn't matter, Tasha.
Okay. I'm just asking. It's a simple question.
I'm curious where, because honestly, like, I guess there wasn't enough time to decide on a person. So I still don't know who I'm going to vote for. So Mark and Jeffrey, are you guys going to be voting for each other? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Depending on how this conversation goes, I need to make like a strategic decision. So whatever way it goes, I may do that. But I don't want to show my cards. But at the same time, I'm a very normally loyal individual. This is tricky, and I don't like this question.
Jennifer, I'm going to say that the points you made were super valid, and I'm probably going to sway that way.
Okay.
Because we didn't actually discuss a final thing. Yeah. So I'm sure I'll get votes from maybe Mark and Jeffrey again, maybe not. But
Tasha,
all's fair is in love and war.
Tasha, I tried to reach out to your messenger, but you didn't reply. So I assume that just meant that you didn't want to work with us or didn't even want to talk to me. So
I don't even have a message from you.
Maybe I put the wrong name in, but I did try. So.
Tasha Michaela?
Yeah. So, or maybe it's come up in your... Anyway, I've tried. I wanted to reach out, but I haven't heard anything from you.
Did you... It goes under... I see it. It goes under...
Yeah.
Message requests if you don't add them on Facebook first.
Sorry, I don't... This I don't know.
But I can't talk in it now. We're here.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is all messy.
Well, this is very spicy. I mean, this is your guys' last chance. Are there any final thoughts? Anything you want to say to potentially sway the people the other way?
I think I really want to continue to play. That's all I really have to say. I don't know how much I can do in this little conversation, but I enjoy all of you. And if this is my time, this is my time. You know, I guess I'll watch and see who wins if I'm out. But I will be a little spiteful, a little upset, because I did not plan on losing that last round. I got caught off. We got caught off guard as a team. It's basically 2 rounds of just going off of conversation, not even conversation, off of like, I don't even know what you choose to eliminate people here. It's basically whoever's friends with Jocelyn is going down.
I have a strong feeling that I'm going to be going. I have no hard feelings. I don't think I do feel any spite, because actually I think we all got on really well. It's just kind of been bad the way that the chips have fallen. I would love to stay. I hope that I get to stay. I'm very open to working with all of you, including you, Tasha. I really want to. I think I will have a lot to offer in terms of challenges going forward, and we really need to win a fucking challenge. So I do think I have that to help you with. So I don't know if that helps.
So with that, please submit your vote and your voting confessional.
It boils down to those breakout rooms. And whoever was in the room with the person who didn't have a vote obviously is going to be affected. And we should have seen that right away, and unfortunately we didn't, and now we're both doomed. Maybe if I leave now, or I leave next.
With the crazies. Just the fact that it's a public forum on who between Mark and Jeffrey we went out more is insane.
It's you or me, and I don't want either of us to go. I have a strong feeling it's gonna be me.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person with the highest amount of votes will be sacrificed from the game. First vote, Mark. Second vote, Mark. That's 2 votes, Mark. Third vote, Jeffrey. That's 2 Mark, 1 Jeffrey. Next vote, Jeffrey. That's 2 Mark, 2 Jeffrey, 2 left. Next vote, Mark. That's 3 votes Mark, 2 votes Jeffrey, 1 vote left. And the second person sacrificed from the game, Mark. Mark, do you have any final thoughts?
I'm not good at these minis. No, I mean, like, genuinely, when we were in the first 8, when there were all 8 of us here, I was like, these are great people, and I knew it was going to be like that, and I knew it was going to be tough.
Head on over to the Prometheus YouTube page for additional scenes and content.
I'm so annoyed that, well, do you know who really screwed me? Jenny, because I really thought we could have something with those first 4 in that very first room we were in, and I really felt good at that point, and that's why I chose her to be in that team, because I thought Jeffrey had said, I'm going to choose Mark because we were in that, and I thought, let's make this happen. She clearly did not want that to happen, so it's a shame, because definitely Jeffrey was the person that I wanted to work with the most. I clicked with him straight away. And so at that point, it was like one of us was going anyway. And I know it's going to be really tough for him. He probably will be out next if they lose another challenge. So I think either way, it wasn't really going to help me if I stayed that much. I just can't see why anyone would switch at this point. But Tasha is clearly a very strong player. And like, to me, of those 6, she stands out as the strongest player there. I think Ben's probably quite good too. I wonder if Louise maybe was like, she didn't want to vote out the other Brit. Either Louise or Ben, but I'm not sure. If I had to choose, I'm gonna say Ben. Oh, I'm actually genuinely gutted though. Oh.